Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Israel Connection. I'm Esti Zenati, and with me today is Ben Kreshtool.
Hey, Esti.
Hello, and we are doing a special bonus episode.
Wartime edition.
Yeah, wartime edition like we did before, but so it's Iran, Israel, and U.S. now.
Part two.
So we all know that the war started Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Israel time, and it has been pretty crazy so far,
to say the least.
Yeah, and it has started with U.S., Israel, and Iran, of course, the Islamic Republic of Iran, to be exact.
Yes, it's important to differentiate between the people of Iran, whom we support and cherish, and the regime of the Islamic Republic of Iran, which is evil and should be destroyed.
Yes, and it has been partially destroyed so far.
Yeah, the early reports are really encouraging.
Yeah.
I never thought, in my day, I would ever see anything like this.
No,
Did
it's
ever?
been crazy. No, I think this is, and I talked to my mom earlier, this is something that we've all been waiting for decades.
Yeah, for a long time. And you just never...
Yeah, and it's important to note that due to the craziness of the situation and Iran firing missiles all over the Middle East.
Everyone, which is also I did not see in the playbook.
As of today, we have Qatar joining us. We have the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain.
Like that's the thing. Like
Cyprus.
The day that Iran fires missiles at Saudi Arabia is something I never thought I would say.
They fired at Qatar. Qatar, their biggest
right.
fans.
Like the biggest. Right. Like everybody living in Qatar. Like what is happening? That just proves my point that everything is so.
Yeah.
Upside down.
Yes. And today also Germany announced that they're going to be joining the U.S. and Israel.
Oh, always a little late to the party.
Yeah. But on the other side, Hezbollah decided to join Iran in the attacks.
And that's like what's also funny to me is that, so there's like a ceasefire nominally between Hezbollah and Israel. And last time Hezbollah didn't do anything.
No, the last time they did anything was in 2024,
right.
November
and so
2024.
Now I see that Lebanon is very unhappy and has demanded that they disarm, something they've never said publicly before. So that's, like all of like the little consequences of the things that all have happened since October 7th.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy. Crazy.
It's insane. And I mean, to me, like, thinking that now Qatar is joining. I mean, it's messed up. This has never happened before.
It doesn't make any sense.
Qatar has been the probably number one funder of all these organizations besides Iran.
It plays host to Hamas leadership.
Yes.
And Tucker Carlson, who else? And look, I don't think Qatar is, being helpful out of deep love for the Israeli people and the Jewish people,
of course
but
not.
like for their own. I mean,
but they shot them.
Right. That's right. And like you didn't. I didn't see that one coming.
No, and I think it's good for Israel that all these countries are now like, you know what, we're sick of this. You got us this time, and we're gonna get in the.
This could be like the very first steps of a new Middle East.
That's what I think too. I think that in the next couple years to 5 years or so, the Middle East is going to change drastically.
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, it's sad to say, but I think it's going to become safer than the Western world in a way.
Well, and I think that's it's funny you say that because watching. All of the celebrations happening in Iranian communities around the world and in Iran itself, and then looking at all of the dumb pro-Palestine people and, stuff on the fringes of the liberal left that are, condemning this. And I was like, where do you get the chutzpah to tell an Iranian person, like, no, you're wrong?
Right.
Like, you've suffered under this regime since 1979, but you're wrong. Like,
no, we know better because we're American.
Like, where do you get the chutzpah for this? And that's like what really offends me. it's been very encouraging and beautiful to see all of the celebrations and all of the communities
It's
celebrating
been
together.
amazing. Yeah. It's been absolutely amazing to see the celebrations. And, a lot of social media accounts did like a screen by screen of like the celebrations of Iranian people versus the protest of people crying, holding Khamenei's picture.
Yeah, right.
Like, it was freaking ridiculous.
You could have picked like that. It makes no sense to me. Like
it's not. I mean, it's absolutely insane.
It really is insane.
So Khan Mazik posted something today, which I thought was funny and also very telling.
I'm enjoying all the memes.
Yeah. So he said, against the regime in Iran, Israel, USA, UK, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Egypt, Bahrain, United Arab Emirates, Oman, Kuwait, Cyprus, Lebanon, supporting the regime, Russia, China, Hezbollah, Hamas, Houthis, Queers for Palestine, Jeremy Corbyn, Candace Owens, and he forgot, of course,
all of the college
Tucker,
students,
Carlson, whatever, and all of the
all of the dumb college kids.
So I mean, it's very telling of what's happening in the world right now, and it's sad.
It is a little sad,
but it's also it's
encouraging
it's
also to see
also.
that the people that are being helpful actually.
Yeah, but that just shows you the fact that Middle Eastern countries oppose this.
Yes, because they know
exactly
what's going on.
Yeah.
People who live in the region know, it's a tribal mentality. It's not the same as a Western country. Israel is a Western democracy, but it's not a Western country.
Right.
Right. And all of the surrounding Arab countries are not Western countries at all.
No.
By any stretch of the means, nor are they democracies.
No, they're not.
So, the fact that people are supporting that from here is weird to me.
It is very weird. And it's, I don't know if you know Lyle Culpepper.
Yes, it's so funny.
So that's a satirical
one of my
account.
favorites. Have you seen his ABCs of Jihad video?
Yeah.
It is so good. It's so good. The satire is amazing.
He's awesome. If you don't follow him, just follow him on Instagram. He's
amazing.
So good.
It's so good.
He posted, so I was waiting, my friend and I were waiting for him to post.
Oh my God.
The I Will Remember You video.
Yes.
Yes. And that time he sang the song himself, which was amazing. So the way he mocks these people, these crazy people that make no sense. It's just amazing. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
All the memes are really good around.
Oh, the memes are great. Like on Saturday. So, people in Israel obviously have been running the shelter nonstop since Saturday morning, and it's been crazy. A lot of buildings have been hit.
Right.
Unfortunately, we have 9 deaths, which I'll mention in a bit. But going on social media and seeing all the memes from Israeli accounts.
I saw a hilarious video of a guy from Jerusalem, I think, is videotaping a reporter, I think from like Sky News or one of those British news channels, in like a flak jacket and a helmet and like it's war and everything is terrible, and then he pans the camera over to like the street and it's everybody in Jerusalem. It's just like a normal day and nobody's like running around like a crazy, but there's no flak jackets, there's no helmets. And putting back, it's like this propaganda to show that Israel is like this dangerous.
Yeah, there's a lot of
place.
videos.
Yeah.
My favorite have been videos of people going to the shelter with Purim costumes, which are like ridiculous costumes.
Yeah.
So there have been some of that, which is, I think it's like kind of shows you what the Israeli people are like. Yeah,
Israel.
it's like this is it.
Yeah.
Obviously people are scared.
Yes, for sure. It is a war and it is serious.
Yeah, it's scary and it's dangerous because the missiles they throw are not
they're
Gaza
not,
missiles.
It's not a joke, right, correct.
It's a whole different thing.
Serious.
Yeah. So, but people have good spirits.
But also, this is like how Jews generally deal with things like this. They call it gallows humor, a little black comedy. I mean, that's how you deal when you live in a country surrounded by enemies. You have to sort of.
Yeah, I mean, and Israel is having accustomed to this.
Yes.
I mean, it's
correct.
It's sad to be used to something like that, but this has been our life since the beginning of time.
Yeah, exactly.
And, we make the most out of it somehow, whatever we can. But yeah, it's been really crazy to see. And then seeing reports from U.S. journalists or like, European journalists and like politicians locally and what it's just like.
Did you see Mamdani?
Oh my God, that's a whole
like, you're not a foreign policy expert. You're not, like
first of all, he thinks he's the president of something.
I know, and I like what.
I mean, you're the mayor of New York City. That is it.
Did no one tell him like what's going on?
Yeah, I mean but that's how it's been like the first day in office. He was
But did you see the funny meme of him is like at the podium and is like Mamdani announcing retaliatory strikes against Second Avenue Deli?
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh my God. No, but also like the way he was like, we oppose this attack,
this
blah,
criminal.
blah, blah.
Like, what
And then
you,
to the
who's
Iranian,
we?
to our Iranian citizens or our Iranian
New Yorkers,
residents, whatever, New Yorkers, we're with you. You're safe here. Really?
No, you're not.
They ran away from that.
Right. To get away from that.
And then you're telling them you're safer
And
while
they're
defending
happy
their
that this
regime.
is happening.
What?
Yeah,
so this
that's
guy.
again that chutzpah that like where do you get off telling Iranian people how they should feel about that?
I don't know. This guy is something else. But
something
we can do like a whole podcast
No,
episode
that's a
just
whole
about
nother.
him. But I don't think he's worth it.
He's
so.
not worth it. You're right. He's not worth it.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, it's been really weird. I've been talking to my family every day, and it's nonstop sirens.
Yeah,
nonstop, and to the point like my sister's dog, the poor little dog, she's been shaking nonstop, hiding under the bed. She like the second they try to take her out, they can't because they open the door and then a siren hits.
Right.
Like, so it's been really weird.
it's like the 90s, when Iraq was firing those missiles.
Oh, I remember that.
Remember that with the?
Yes, I remember because I was.
You were there.
I was there, and I can tell you the funny story is that we obviously didn't have safe rooms back then.
Right.
We used wet towels to put under the door, and we taped the door, like the sides of the doors and everything. That was our safe room because they figured that if you do that, if something hits, the gas won't go through the wet towels.
How did you decorate your gas mask?
Oh, I was 7.
Yeah.
So everything was glittery with like little stickers of like, you remember like those little puffed stickers that we had back in the day?
I do remember that.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
So I had like those stickers, and we obviously had to go to school with the gas masks with us every day. And we could see the rockets from our window, which was crazy. My dad would be like, well, whatever, let's go to the balcony and just look. And
your dad also like never goes to the shelter, right? Like you just like whatever.
So my dad, I mean, I think the last war with Iran, the previous one, my sister somehow managed to, all of us managed to convince him to go to the shelter.
Right.
He lives in like an old little house that doesn't have a safe room. So he has to go to a shelter that is located outside a synagogue, right next to his house. And it's a tiny old shelter. And obviously he would have to be in there with the people from the neighborhood. And he just hates doing that. He goes to bed, he puts the pillow next to like whatever. He's like, my pillow is going to protect me. So that's the Iron Dome, So last time we managed to convince him to go. So he went to the shelter several times, and he went to my sister's house. She has a safe room. So he went there. But then this time again, he went there the first day. He was there on Saturday for a few hours, my sister's apartment. And then he was like, I'm done. He went to pick up his wife from work, and that was it. He went home.
All right.
So we're like, are you okay? Did the pillow protect you? He's like, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. If I need to go, I'm going to go to the shelter in the synagogue. Okay. So yeah, I mean, but that's like one of those memes that have been running. Like the dad.
Yeah.
Dragging your dad to the shelter. Yeah, I don't know. It's a dad thing, I guess. I don't know. Did you get to be there during kind of
I have been. Yes, I have had to run to a shelter.
Yeah.
Before only one time though.
When was that?
It was. When was that? Was it 2 times ago? I think it was 2 times ago.
Okay.
I don't remember. What is time, Esti? What is time?
I have lost track of time a long time ago.
Yeah. It. I feel for like the people I know over there who have to go, all the time and like be ready at a moment's notice to have to, that's the thing that, people here don't, I think, understand because we've never had to. I mean, when it was the 60s and it was like the Cuban Missile Crisis and, the nuclear drills they used to do here, which by the way were nothing, just hide under the desk and that will protect you from a nuclear weapon. It was like a, a different sort of vibe. But like growing up here, I mean, they stopped doing nuclear drills. Although if you go downtown on Mondays, you can still hear the air raid siren. They test it at 1 p.m. on Mondays downtown.
I think the only siren I ever heard here was for like weather related stuff.
Yeah. Every Monday they test the air raid siren, downtown. Just
for fun
to see it, I guess, if it still works, for, civil defense. But, the people who protest, and don't understand, what that's like. So it's just crazy to me.
Sometimes I wish they knew, just so. But I don't. But on the
Right, you
other
don't
hand, I don't
wish it
even
on
know.
anybody.
No, I don't wish it on anybody. But I wish they knew, just so they can understand, like how crazy they sound.
Yeah.
But then if they went to that length so far, like I don't think they would understand if it hits them in the face.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh well. So I will read. So I mean, unfortunately, with all the funny stuff and whatever,
it's still a war, and it's still
a war.
serious.
And unfortunately, there were 9 victims in Israel that were hit. One family was hit directly in Beit Shemesh, so the entire family was killed. So I'm gonna read their names because I think it's important to talk about them.
Yes, absolutely.
So the family of 5, sorry, that was killed. There was Yaakov, Avigail, and Sarah Biton, Ronit Elimelech, and her mother Sarah, which is another mother-daughter, older too. And then mother and son Bruria and Yosef Cohen, 16-year-old Gavriel Baruch Revach, and Oren Katz.
May their memories be for a blessing, and may God avenge their deaths.
Amen. And then for a more positive note, this is the list of the people that Israel eliminated.
Yes.
So far. More to come. So, of course, we have the Ali Khamenei himself.
This was so I walked into Shabbat Mincha, and I don't use my phone on Shabbat. So like I have no idea what's going on. Like I had heard earlier in the day that the war had started, but I didn't know any updates or anything. But I walked into Shabbat Mincha, and some of the ladies were sort of talking about it, and they said that the Ayatollah was dead. I was like, the Ayatollah? Like, you're sure it was the Ayatollah? And they were like, yeah, the Ayatollah. I was like, Baruch Hashem.
Yeah, so for the first couple hours, it was like, oh, we're not sure.
I know,
maybe.
that's like the worst part. It's like, oh, please let it be true.
And then,
please let it be true.
And then IDF and the government were like, yep, confirmed, we found his body.
Ugh, I need to see that picture to put it on my phone.
I saw it. Somebody posted it.
Find it for me, because my lock screen is Sinwar. I need to add it to the Ayatollah.
I think Hillel Feld posted it. I don't know if it's the actual, whatever, but yeah. Try to see it. He might have. So aside from, oh God. Well, you don't want to see what Ben just showed me, but yeah, that's Khomeiни's friend from the previous situation. Right. So aside from Khomeini, more people have been eliminated. So we have Ali Shamkhani, the Secretary of Iranian Security Council and top advisor to the Supreme Leader. So
former Supreme Leader.
Former. Then we have Mohammad Bakour, who was the commander of the IRGC, which is the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Then we got Aziz Nasirazadeh, however you say his last name, doesn't matter anymore, Defense Minister of Iran. Then we have Amir Ali Hajizadeh, who was the commander of the IRGC Aerospace Force. Then we have.
Did you see that meme with the carpets?
Yeah, there's a lot out there.
There's some good ones.
Yeah. Then we got Mohammad Kazemi, who was the RGC intelligence chief, who was not very intelligent, apparently.
He was not.
And then we have Hassan Muhakkek, deputy RGC intelligence chief, who was also not very intelligent. Then Gholam Rezayan was the intelligence chief of Faraja Police. And family members of Khomeini, which was his son,
it was like the whole
his daughter-in-law,
mishpacha.
his wife. Yeah, the whole family.
Ain't nothing but a family thing.
Yep. So they're all gone. Thank goodness. And hopefully more will come. And apparently there was a report about Ahmadinejad.
I know. I'm waiting for the
president.
confirmation about that, because he was pretty awful.
He was very awful. I honestly forgot that he existed because I haven't heard about him in a while.
Well, it was really controversial when he was president. Like, you heard about him all the time.
Yeah.
But then there's a video. It's an older video. It must be from like the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a bunch of, you remember like when there's like tragedies and all the celebrities get together and like sing a song about it?
Yeah.
So that happened in Israel too. And I don't remember what the tragedy was, but the song was Am Echad Im Shir Echad.
Oh my God.
And there's like a video, they do the video where they're all singing the songs. So there's like a close-up shot during the video of Yoram Gaon, and he looks just like Ahmadinejad in it.
Oh my God. Really?
Yes, I remember like watching it, and I was like, at the time, like,
Oh,
there could be
God.
twins.
I think Eli Yatzpan used to do used to imitate. It was so funny. But yeah, I mean, so supposedly he's dead. There was no confirmation.
Yeah, not
from
yet.
IDF
We're
just
waiting.
yet, so we're waiting
Patiently
for that.
and hopefully waiting.
So fingers crossed that he's actually dead. And yeah, I mean, hopefully more to come. And so from what it looks like now, according to the U.S. and Israel, it's going to take a few more weeks.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't going to be like a 6-day war. It's going to
No.
be, a couple of weeks, maybe a month.
Hopefully less than a month.
Hopefully less
yeah.
than a month, but also, hopefully, making sure that, the people of Iran can, live the way they want and deserve and govern themselves the way they want. Just praying for, all of that to happen because they've been waiting for so long.
Yeah, I mean, way too long. And like we said earlier, like seeing the videos coming from Iran of the people, it's amazing.
Jubilation.
To see them. Yes,
it is beautiful to
yes.
see. And again, anybody who says that is wrong,
I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy to see the Westerners holding pictures of Khomeini and crying.
I mean, like, this man is a brutal dictator who slaughtered thousands of his own countrymen.
Oh, and did you see the Washington Post?
No. Oh, God.
They wrote, you would think they're eulogizing some beautiful king, angel king.
Oh, no.
It was the most disgusting thing. I was like, did Mamdani write that? Like, what is that? The supreme leader of the things he did for Iran, and like, what?
What things? He brought
Other
them
than
back to the
killing
7th
them
century
and
and murdered all the people.
Like, what? Like, are we living in the same world? What is that?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, between them and the New York Times.
I know, right?
What? I don't know.
Iran doesn't need, a news agency. It can have the New York Times.
Yeah. So that was, very weird to see. But I've seen Iranians speaking from all over the world, and they can't wait to go back.
I know, it's beautiful to see.
Reunite
I'm
with
so
their families.
excited for those people.
Yeah, and like, can you imagine like the people that have been arrested for protesting in Iran? How, like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Hopefully they will be released and go back to their families and their lives.
Please,
and
God. Please, God.
Yeah, so now is like the time for the Iranian people to take back their country, to take back their lives.
Yeah.
And hopefully this whole thing, as crazy as it is right now, hopefully
turn
that
a new
will
chapter.
Be a new Middle East.
Yes, a whole new chapter.
Yeah, which we've been waiting for decades.
Far too long.
It's been taking way, way too long, but better late than never.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. So, yeah, we will keep posting you guys about things if we hear anything new.
Definitely going to keep updated.
Yeah, keep updated. If you have any questions, if you want to know something and it's not clear, please post on our social media, send us an email, anything else, just let us know. Ben, do you have any final message?
No, just again, wishing success and hatzlacha rabba to all of the troops and all of the people that are involved in, making this happen, protection and safety for our people, that God should protect them and help them to carry out their noble and holy mission.
Yes, and free Iran and Am Yisrael Chai.
Free Iran, Am Yisrael Chai.
Yes.
David Shah.
Yeah.